In the astrology of March 14th, we have some really interesting energy today as we are on the day of the fire ox. And so there's a lot of very intense, fiery energy in the collective. There's definitely some passion, but there's also some frustrations, little problems, little arguments happening between folks. And we have Mercury in an octile, aka a semi-square with Mars today. So this energy is getting a little bit ramped up because Mercury, of course, is in the fire sign Aries. So there's a natural intensity which can be channeled into something really positive, but left to its own devices or unmanaged, it can end up, sort of steamrolling out of control. And in its octile with Mars, it essentially gives us a little bit of a preview of what's to come with the future square between Mercury and Mars. And so what you might notice today is that there's a lot of people that are almost seemingly going out of their way to create little problems or to hyper focus on these particular details, the way that they want things. They might be trying to talk you into a lot of things. And so it's important for you today to really acknowledge this energy as it happens, to be patient with people, to be patient with yourself, and to just remember that if other people are trying to convince you to do something and it feels wrong, it feels like it's against your will, then it's probably not right for you. And conversely, if you feel like you're in the position where you're trying to get everyone to see what you're seeing and to get on your side and to follow your path, it's very likely that this just isn't right for them. And it's important to have the patience, the calm, and the collectedness to sort of stay in your integrity and to stay on your path and not necessarily need everyone to match that energy. And also just to understand that if you are able to overcome your own frustration with people, or you're able to take the higher road when an argument breaks out, it's going to end up providing some type of opportunity, at least one primary opportunity that's very important for what's to come in the next 45 days. So sort of keep your eyes out. You don't have to be hyper vigilant, but keep your eyes out for interesting opportunities today, because a moment where you maybe took the high road in an argument and you decided to be patient, to be calm, to be loving, and to focus on educating the other person of kind of where you're standing rather than trying to convince them, you'll end up seeing a moment where someone asks to work with you on something, or maybe you've been keeping your eyes out for a particular type of job opportunity, or maybe it's romantic. A lot of this can take place in our relationships, of course, and because this is happening in Aries, that's where relationships can fray and they can have difficulty, or it's where they can really come together with a great deal of passion. So thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope that this has been helpful, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.